young girl for Mary's companion. Had the silversmith craft an attractive chain that won't embarrass us when they appear together in society? The Blackmores were quite impressed with our arrangement and are seeking a companion for their own daughter. It was a status symbol, Marcus explained. Having an elegantly dressed, well-spoken enslaved companion for your daughter demonstrated both wealth and supposed benevolence, all while maintaining absolute control.
The phrase you've asked about, Milque Toast, is likely a phonetic spelling of the word Milque Toast. Milque Toast is a term that implies a person is timid, meek, unassertive, or lacking in character or vigor. It essentially means someone is weak-willed, wishy-washy, easily intimidated or dominated. Origin of the term: the word comes from a character named Casper Milque Toast in a popular American comic strip called The Timid Soul, created by H.T. Webster in 1924. The character's name itself was inspired by the dish milk toast, a bland and soothing food, buttered toast served in warm milk, often given to young children or people who were unwell, which was considered mild and unassuming. The character, like the food, was seen as bland and ineffectual. Yes, there are equivalents for Milque Toast in German, Flemish, which is a form of Dutch, and other English synonyms. The core implication of Milque Toast is a person who is timid, weak, and unassertive. German equivalents. German has several vivid and often slightly derogatory terms for a Milque Toast person. Angsthase, literally fear rabbit. Coward, chicken. Weiche, literally soft egg. Wimp, weakling, a very common and direct equivalent. Warmduscher, literally warm showerer. A person who avoids any discomfort or challenge. A wuss or a softie. This is a very common, modern, and often humorous insult. Duckmauser, literally crouch mouse. Obsequious or submissive person, one who ducks or shrinks from confrontation. Flemish, Dutch, equivalents. Flemish uses terms from the Dutch language. Pea or peer, wimp. Chicken, common in Belgian Dutch. Slap Janus, literally slack Janus or slack John. Wimp, weakling. Angstas, same as German. Coward, chicken. Skutanja, literally lapdog. A person who is overly submissive or a yes man. English equivalents, synonyms. Since Milque Toast itself is an English word, specifically an Americanism, other common English synonyms that carry the same implication of weakness and timidity include wimp, woos, milksop, a close synonym, as it shares the milk origin, namby-pamby, pushover, spineless, adjective, faint-hearted, adjective, jellyfish, as an insult, implying no backbone, wishy-washy, implies a lack of character or resolve. The translation of milche depends on the specific language it is being used in, but it is almost certainly a variation or derivative of the word for milk. 1. German. The closest correct German word is milk, pronounced roughly milch or milk, which translates to milk, as in the beverage. 2. Yiddish. The Yiddish word is milech, milk, or milch, which also translates to milk. The term milkig or milchik is an adjective derived from this word used in the context of Jewish dietary laws, kashrut, to mean dairy. This is often where the spelling milch shows up in English, particularly in a Jewish context. 3. English, archaic/technical. The word milch actually exists in English primarily as an archaic adjective in terms of livestock. It is pronounced milch and means milk-producing or dairy, as in milch cow or milch goat. Given the context of your previous question about milche toast, a phonetic spelling of Milque Toast, the portion milche is a direct reference to milk. Yes, in the context of the phrase Milque Toast or milche toast, toast translates similarly to toast. The word is a close phonetic match to the English word toast, which in this phrase refers to the food. Toast, food, sliced bread browned by heat. The term Milque Toast comes from the dish milk toast, a weak, bland preparation of toast served in warm milk. Other languages, German. The word for the food is toast, often referring to the kind of soft, square-cut bread used for toasting, which they call toastbrot. Flemish/Dutch. The word for the food is also toast. It is important to note that if you look up the spelling toast on its own in German dictionaries, you will find it as the past tense of the verb tosen, to roar, thunder, or rage, which translates to roared or blustered. However, in the context of Milque Toast, Milque Toast, the intended translation is overwhelmingly toast, the food.